Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have Greg in the car, and he is a set designer. So who knows, maybe he's done MI7 or Star Wars, but we'll soon find out. So nice to have you here today, Greg.
Yeah, right.
So what is your official title?
I guess it depends on the job, but probably art director.
Art director,
Yeah.
Okay. But it's all in relation to building sets.
Yeah.
And designing sets.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get into that, tell us, what kind of child were you when you were at school and growing up?
In what?
In everything, in school, life.
It's quite shy, but played a lot of football. So quite sporty. Yeah, did a lot of running, football.
Okay.
But socially kind of shy, I guess.
So you was a bit of a sportsman.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to be a footballer?
Yeah, of course. Everyone does, doesn't it?
Who was your team? What was your position?
Ipswich. I'm from Ipswich, so
Okay.
and I played up front.
Up front, so
Yeah.
that midfield or left wing, right wing?
Well, I started off right wing, and then later on just played striker.
Okay. So it's the defence would do all the work, get you the ball, and you'd run.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Run, Forrest, run!
Yeah, because I used to be really quick as well, but not so much anymore.
Okay, that's good. So, this set design architect kind of thing you do,
Yep.
when did you realise you wanted to work in that industry?
I wasn't sure what to do really. I did, when you pick your options for uni, I wanted to do product design, and then found this film course that looked really good, and then me and my dad went to the open day, and it just looked really good, so I ended up doing that, so it's sort of by accident really.
And that was before university?
Yeah, when I was about 18 or whatever.
So when you was in school, did you get like 8 GCSEs? How many GCSEs did you get sitting above?
Was it 9 or 10? Yeah.
Oh, is it? That's good.
Yeah.
So you're educated, sporty.
Yeah.
That's good. So when did you realise you weren't going to make it in football?
I don't know, probably. Everyone wants to be a footballer till you get to about 16, don't you? And then there's sort of...
I never found football that interesting, but go on.
I mean, all the people that play at school, you kind of, I want to be a footballer, and then when you get to sort of 16, you realise there's a few people who are better than everyone else, and it's just sort of becomes fun.
So you did the degree in, what's the degree in?
It was design for film.
Design, that's really
quite
niche.
specific.
Yeah, very specific. Okay. Did you feel that degree was relevant to the actual job you're doing now? Yeah,
that's the only job I could do with that degree really. So that's kind of why I liked it as well. It was so specific. It kind of gave you a proper direction.
So the content itself was actually really relevant.
Yeah.
Some courses there's
exactly.
I could have got away with not doing this.
Yeah.
Could have learned on YouTube.
Yeah.
But this was something that really helped you.
Yeah, definitely. And it kind of pushed you into you couldn't really do any other job with that qualification. So it was.
Was it part-time?
No, it was full-time.
Okay. Did you get to do a sandwich degree where you went away and worked for someone for a while?
They did work experience placements on the course, but
was that a couple of weeks or a month?
Yeah, just a week here and there. And everyone got to do a couple, but.
So that was the only experience you had?
Yeah, when I finished uni, yeah.
Okay, so you kind of started off really fresh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you find it hard to get a job? Was that why you came to London?
Yeah, all the jobs are, it's a bit different now because there's loads of stuff in, the BBC moved to Manchester and then...
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so there's loads of TV.
The head office moved to Manchester?
Yeah, Media City we used to be in. I can't remember where it was in London, but no, it's in Salford, on the docks in Salford.
Okay.
So that all moved up there, so there's loads of TV going on up there and there's bits all over now because it's getting really busy. But when I started it was all in London, so everyone moved to London really.
Mm-hmm. So does that mean that you're still in London?
Yeah.
Is it the BBC you work for, or you just...
No, it's sort of freelance kind of thing, you work for depending on what the job is, you work for the company. Okay. And then like if it's a short job, it'll be like you could do something for 2 days, or it could be a year, depending on the size of the job.
All right. So what would you say you've learned that you wish you knew when you had started?
I don't know. Loads. I didn't really know anything when I started. It was just sort of.
Yeah, but it must be some vital thing. Sure.
I guess it was like learning that didn't matter. Like everyone when they start doesn't know everything. You assume that anyone in the job kind of already knows what they're doing, but like almost everything, even though you did the course, it was sort of like the kind of basics, but then you learn everything else on the job.
Okay, that's interesting. What was the hardest thing that you've had to learn?
I don't know, the hardest thing at first, not necessarily learn, but was definitely sort of like, because it's freelance and it's like jobs here and there, like when you start you don't get many jobs, so it was like staying on sofas for like 6 months and like doing jobs,
friends' houses.
Yeah, exactly. And like sort of getting to a stage where you make enough money to pay rent in London was the hard bit, I think. But
have you considered going back to up north? Going to the BBC or up there now?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd definitely do a job somewhere else. I never really wanted to live in London. I kind of moved because of work.
That just explains something. The BBC has downsized and sold the land off to Arab, Russian, Chinese in property game.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they thought, it's cheaper up north. We give them some jobs.
Yeah, because they've got a huge site up there now. I guess they probably get more for their money up there.
Yeah, much more for your money and stuff, isn't it? I think. Okay. So, what shows have you worked on or designed?
Not so much designed. Yeah, I'm normally like a smaller part of the big team, but it's I don't know, various stuff. The only thing that anyone had ever heard of is Jurassic Park, I guess.
Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
The way you said that, the only thing in it was
No, I mean, all the other shit's like sort of little BBC TV stuff. Or
doesn't matter. People were British. People heard of BBC stuff.
No, yeah, but nothing any good.
Well, right. What was nothing any good?
We did this like show called Hard Sun, which it was the guy that wrote Luther, so everyone thought it was gonna be really good, but it wasn't very good. Okay. And then like, just a couple of like really small films, and then I did a bit on Jurassic Park and stuff like that.
Okay. I hear you. What was it like working on Jurassic Park or working?
Yeah, it's great. It's like obviously very different because it's so big. Like, there's way more money involved. And
where were you when you did this set? Did you have to fly out? Or
no, it's in
the green room
in Pinewood near. It's like Uxbridge.
Okay.
Like near Ivor Heath, it's up by Uxbridge, but it's like a little studio.
Okay. Is that in the countryside?
Pretty much, yeah. Just outside the M25.
Oh, okay, alright.
But no, it's good.
Yeah, so you was working on that set. Was it a green screen?
Yeah, there's a few of them are. Yeah, it depends. With something like that, they do a lot of stuff on green screen.
I didn't realise how handy a green screen is.
Yeah, you can do so much.
As a podcaster, I bought this screen to like simulate, just give me a plain background.
Yeah.
So I didn't want people to see what's in my room.
Yeah.
When I do the Zoom calls, we do a live Zoom. And then something said, press this button if you have a green screen on the Zoom. So I pressed that, and then it said like you could have options: a brick wall, or like a Beverly Hills house with a piano in it. And I pressed that, and all I heard was, wow! Someone said that from the other side, one of the other podcasters with the live stream.
Yeah,
and it really felt like that's your house.
Yeah.
You get up, you move around, it looks like you're in the house. I was like, Jesus, I need to make the whole wall green. Yeah, so you're doing good. What are the basic things that you have to consider when you're setting up?
I guess with something like that, it's so big, it's sort of, you're such a small part of it. It's like the director and the producers and the designer and everyone, it goes through so many people before you actually get, it's less design stuff, it's more like just making it work.
Okay.
How does this work? Can I ask you questions as well, or is it?
Yeah, you can ask me some questions if you want, but I think the audience are more interested to hear about you right now.
Yeah, maybe.
But go and ask me a question. We'll do one-on-one. So you ask me a question, I'll ask you a question.
No, I was just wondering, obviously, like, yeah, you full-time taxi driver, because you obviously got a load of other stuff going on as well.
Yeah, I do other things.
Yeah.
I do about consultancy about investing in Africa, which combines with my podcast.
Yeah, I saw this little
podcast.
You've got the little thing down here. Is that another podcast?
Yeah, Africa Investor Stories, but that's a bit on hold until the middle of this month, and then I'm going to blitz it.
Yeah.
And getting it up to speed and uploading it and everything like that.
Yeah, nice.
And stuff like that. Last question, because we've only got 3 minutes.
Yeah.
What is the impact you want to have on the world?
I don't know. It's I don't know. I guess the whole entertainment industry is not exactly like the most life-changing thing, is it? It's sort of it's just fun more than anything else. I guess there is like certain films can like cause change and stuff, but yeah, the stuff we do is a bit sort of, it's just entertainment.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot for that. And we wish you well. We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.